This whole episode is a frame narrative flashback where we first see Picard on his back. So, in order to make a 24-year-old jittery girl calm, they gotta get into a gala, and they're waiting on Dr. Agnis to hack them in. So she pulls out a magical vial in her purse, which knocks out the guards and erases their memory. What is this, magic gas that Jurati is somehow immune to? Where's everyone else in the room? No, we're good, okay. And Jurati is stuck. But luckily she lets the Borg Queen help her, which suddenly makes her super strong and causes her to break out of her handcuffs. So this implies that before she died, the injection that the Queen gave Jurati modified her body, but Jurati can't access this strength. Only the Queen can when she's in control? Okay. This is sounding something like Fight Club meets The Magnificent Steiner meets Jean-Paul Valley. This is getting very weird. Jump back to the frame narrative as the time ticks down. Picard's on a hospital bed, and they're losing him in this extremely powerful android body. Sure, whatever.
You've never spoken to her in all those years?
Yes, Picard, we've established this. The last episode, she just watches. That's all. Picard asked Talon, who is watching over you.
And who is watching over you?
Which implies many things, which would normally be an excellent question in a normal science fiction story. Who does Talon report to? Who are her friends? Who keeps her social skills up to date? But nah, she's just shy, and it's not important. We gotta watch a 24-year-old French girl do shots. What? A French vintner drinking white wine at parties? Oh, the scandal. And then Agnis has another MPD conversation with the Borg Queen, but why? Isn't she in her head? Can't she hear the Borg Queen's thoughts? Why can't the Borg Queen hear Agnes's thoughts? Wouldn't that help in keeping Agnes from looking like, I don't know, a lunatic and drawing attention to herself? Product placement of whiskey from Colorado, which I bet anyone watching this, including myself, have not tried. It's only available in Colorado and 2 places in Nevada. So is this just some random free publicity, or did they just like the labeling because it had the big font that spelled out whiskey? Yeah. They're serving whiskey at an open bar gala. Thanks, Star Trek Picard. Oh, look, it's Raffi telling Rios not to get involved with people from this timeline, when she was completely concerned about screwing up the timeline at least on 2 occasions last episode, with causing various collisions and teleporting Rios out of the bus. Did she just suddenly calm down now? No, she's still hallucinating. What's next? Is her imaginary Elnor going to start talking to her? So, while Renee is getting plastered, this happens. Wait, so Talon is swearing in Romulan, which you wouldn't know unless you had your subtitles on, because it just sounds like...
What if she's not ready?
Perhaps it's you who's not ready.
Picard, she's a watcher. This is her job. She's doing it just fine. What exactly is she not ready for?
You've done a good job. Now let her go.
What? What is going on? What is this conversation about? Talon has always been a watcher of Renee. She's never involved herself in her life. It's her and her organization's code. Who is she not letting her go of? What are you talking about? She's 100% hands off. You're the one getting involved. Agnis forcibly smooches Rios because of the Borg Queen. Renee is having another shot due to a panic attack. And then Dr. Soong appears and somehow managed to get the guards to go after Picard because he invested in the Europa mission. All right. Talon can't do anything, but Agnis is asking for help again from the Queen, and she initiates a nano-electric pulse.
Initiating nano-electronic pulse.
The lights go out, which Picard thinks, quick, now we can go.
Quick, now we can go.
Sure, Picard, maybe if you crawled on the ground. I'm sure those security blocking all the exits are going to be completely baffled with the lights out when their last order was to stop an elderly man. Suddenly, Agnis starts singing. I'm not kidding.
Baby, take my hand, you'll be alright.
And she has no microphone, and there's suddenly a spotlight on her. And the band just starts playing music to match her singing.
In the end.
How? Why? Did the Borg Queen do all of this too? What the hell is going on? But to limit the Borg Queen's power, apparently other parts of the building have power and they're fine. Somehow. And somehow Picard and everyone else just got around the guards and they can't see Picard in the light because I don't know.
Thank you for the flood of endorphins, by the way. Those nasty little stress hormones were getting in my way.
More Borg Queen lore, yay. So the Borg Queen needs endorphins in order to take over Agnes's body or consciousness entirely. I'm quite sure that's not how the Borg assimilate things, but endorphins are just painkillers and make you feel good. They don't allow Borg Queens to possess your body. But hey, science fiction, right? It's great.
Feels great.
And to show this happening, Agnes's eyes turn black for a moment, because if you're someone watching the Picard show, that means you're a goddamn retard and you need a visual cue like someone's entire eyeballs to turn black to show that the Borg Queen is in control of Agnes's body, in case you weren't paying attention to this actual conversation. I know it's hard to follow, but holy hell, show. Insult your audience's intelligence more, please. Finally, we can give the 24-year-old a pep talk.
Fear is fear.
Okay, so this isn't the best dialogue, but it's not horrible, and it makes her feel better about herself. Picard makes up a lie to say that they're going to have a toast with all the astronauts, so they go back to the party, which is bad, because then Picard will get caught by all the guards, and then Renee will say, who the hell's this old man, and doubt everything he just told her to make her feel better. But Renee suggests they go outside because that's the faster method to get to the party. And of course, there's no security guards outside, even though she didn't take that route. Okay, so let's go outside then. So now the two are randomly outside, and Dr. Soong is randomly waiting in his car for some reason. And luckily sees the two Picards outside on the street. The drop-off strip, or whatever this road is. He aims at them with his car and hits the elderly Picard, and now we're at the present day from the frame. Yay.
Does he have any conditions?
He's had some transplants.
Some. How many?
All of them.
I am not a human being! I am an
Android.
Dr. Teresa paddles Picard, which causes a shocking disturbance, and his heart rate goes back to normal. How fortuitous.
My God, what happened to you?
He undid his tie? Kore, in her 20-odd years of life, never bothered to check out her dad's workstation or just Google his name, and the first results are already viewed website because the link is in purple, which I'm assuming Dr. Soong already read, and it shows us that what happened last episode. She also peruses a series of open file explorers, types on the keyboard to load said files like a movie clip. Like, okay, thanks, CSI effect. And thank you, video games, for giving us audio logs for journals, for better or worse. And it turns out Dr. Soong is doing his own human cloning dummy plug project because he wants kids. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to prevent the third impact. So we have Mary Sue's that thankfully don't do anything. Deus Exes. So many dream sequences. Time travel. Hallucinations. Multiple personality disorder. Singing. And now Eva. I can't gauge which one of these is worse. But can this get any better?
His amygdala is responding as if he's in imminent danger.
Oh joy, mindless, useless CGI depictions of brains. So amygdalas are in the base center of the brain. This thing looks like a goddamn rotating Christmas tree programmed by a kid operating an Arduino device. What the hell is the point of this visualization? Talon just couldn't use a tricorder.
What if this is mental?
Star Trek Picard is indeed mental.
There's no brain swelling, no brain bleed.
Maybe you might want to inform the watcher person with all the technology that Picard is a frickin' robot. Just maybe. I mean, does she even know?
I could go in.
Oh joy, more dreamscapes. Thanks, it's great.
The only person who knows anything at all about said god is unconscious on this table.